Jayed-Leigh Paulse, they're dealing with one of the most important issues in the country, water shortages. Let's get the latest now from Jayed-Leigh Paulse. She's still in Graaff Reinet, and this area has been hard hit by drought. And Jayed-Leigh, you've been there since yesterday, and residents telling you what they would like the president to say about Graaff Reinet in today's SONA. What's the latest there?
That's true, Desiree. It's been actually heartbreaking just speaking to communities and visiting the various communities affected by the shortage of water. We were also at the Nueva Dam yesterday. It's sitting at 5.4%, and I must make mention of the fact that there's been several videos on social media saying that the dam is filling up and it's hopeful for the people. But actually, in reality, when you are on the ground and you see how desperate people are, that water is not going to be able to provide everyone every single day. I've got a community that's just behind me now. They've been waiting for water since early this morning. This area, Mazizake, hasn't had water in 8 months, and that just goes to show how dire the situation is right now. I'm going to be chatting to them, asking them how they feel about the State of the Nation address and what are some of the grievances, some of the issues that they have in this community. Mevrou, ek gaan vir net jou vra, you come from this area, Mazizake. Sê vir ons net, hoe is die watersituasie in die gemeenskap en hoe kry julle water?
Ons sit met 'n groot probleem dat dis nou al van verlede jaar 2019 af wat ons sukkel met water. En elke dag het gaan net swakker en swakker. Aanvraag wat ek het aan Cyril Ramaphosa is dat hy moet aandag gee aan die gemeenskap van Graaff Reinet. As ons kan kyk, soos julle sien, soos die view oopgaan na die kamera, dat hierdie jong mense wat hier staan, dis werkloosheid. Ons sukkel met verskriklike baie goede. Dis load shedding, dis alles. Ons is in 'n nood en ons het sy hulp nodig. Dis al wat ek sal aanvra van hom af.
Just saying there that, you know what, the water issue is a big issue, but there's also the pertinent issue of job creation. There's unemployment is rife in this community. The youngsters don't have jobs. As you can see on your screens, people are really living underneath the breadline, below the breadline. There's not food, there's no water. And then compile that with electricity issues as well. They're saying that they get load shedded with water, they get load shedded with electricity as well. I'm going to try and speak to some of the young people as well in the community and ask them, how do they feel about, the Graaff Reinet and the job creation? If I can just call this young gentleman over here. Seems like he has a lot to say. Just tell us, with regards to job creation, what would you ask the president, what would you ask government to do when they are delivering their speeches and they're making promises to the people? What are some of the issues that you as a youngster feel haven't been addressed?
Ons sal verlang dat hulle die beloftes wat hulle maak, dat hulle nakom. Ons is baie jong man, ons sukkel groot met werk. Ons kry nie werk, ons kan uitgaan om werk op soek, maar ons kry nie. Al wat ons uit die president vra, dat hy net meerder werk uitstuur en ons werk gee.
En hoe lang sit jy sonder werk?
Dat is nou al 2 jaar wat ek sonder werk sit. En ek soek dringend werk. Een en elke jong man hier so van ons soek almal werk. Ons wil ons ouers help in ons huise. Ons wil help by die watergoeders, maar ons kry nie werk. Al wat ons vra dat die president net na te jaag.
I'll try and speak to one more person, just again saying that, he's been sitting without work for 2 years. There really is no work in Graaff Reinet, and really pleading with President Cyril Ramaphosa to, make sure that when he delivers that speech, that he speaks to the young people as well. I do know that when I was reading up, that was one of the issues that the president is going to be tackling, the issue of job creation and the issue of employment in the country. If I can just call one more lady. Mevrou saam met my praat? Okay, maybe not. Let's try this side. Wil mevrou praat? Mevrou, wat wil jy vir die president sê? Wat is jou boodskap vir meneer president Cyril Ramaphosa?
Ek wil net vir die president sê, ons arms sal seer gedra aan die water. En jy moet aan hoe trokke kom staan. Partykeer kom jy nie die trokke nie, maar ons sê dankie vir give of the givers, wat hulle vir ons so aan water bring en ons ondersteun met die water. Want regtig, ons van laas jaar af wat ons so sukkel met die water. Hulle sê ons moet water betaal, maar hoe gaan ons water betaal? En hulle gee nie vir ons water nie. En hulle sê die mense ook wat bid vir die water nie. Is ons wat bid vir die water, maar ons moet nog betaal ook vir die water. Hulle moet aandag gee aan Graaff Reinet, want Graaff Reinet is die enigste plek wat hulle nie aandag gee nie. Maar as dit nou moet gewoud raak, hou hulle eers in Graaff Reinet toe met pakkies, net vir hy rukkies se tyd vir die woud. Agter die woud is dit nie meer pakkies nie. Hy word ons een kant toe gegooi soos lappe wat geskeer is. Dit werk nie so nie. Laat hulle aandag gee aan ons.
Also saying that, you know what, when it comes to voting, they ask the people to vote, but when it comes to service delivery, they don't have any service delivery in this particular area, and really just calling on government to really, you know, put the money where their mouths are and help the people of Graaff Reinet. And I suppose the rest of the country as well. Graaff Reinet is not only the hardest hit with, you know, unemployment. As it stands now, Gift of the Givers have also just arrived. Natasha can just show you, they are bringing water to the community. They have been, you know, delivering water and helping where they can throughout the period that Graaff Reinet has been suffering with drought. The Moeba Dam is sitting at 5.4%, but it is not enough to supply everyone in Graaff Reinet. The farmers are suffering, many of the cattle have died, and it's really sad to see the people, you know, having to stand for hours, for queuing since 5 o'clock in the morning just to get some water, and just to be able to provide water for the young children, be able to send them to school. So it's been really sad for us to also witness this happening, but it is a reality, and I suppose that when President Cyril Ramaphosa delivers that State of the Nation address, he will ensure that the farmers as well as the people living under the breadline are also included in his address. It's back to you.
Thanks a lot, Jayed-Leigh Paulse. This shows you that these issues are intertwined. We went to Jayed-Leigh to speak about the plight of water shortages, but also the issue of joblessness creeping into that conversation, and also, as you heard there, citizens saying that they feel deserted. Nobody is coming through to them and nobody cares about them. Blaine?